In a weather alert, our wet winter week has really done wonders for our mountains.
Yes, in really good ways. You're taking a look at the time lapse of the last 24 hours in this at Alta. The resort has had a phenomenal season this year, joining the 700 club with still a month to go. In fact, Alta has confirmed it's the second snowiest year since 1980. But is it the second? What are we saying? We're just breaking a record, right, Bob?
Yeah, well, the last that Snowbird gave us, they were the third, but I'm sure that they're upping that now because that was a little earlier today. I'm sure they've gotten another inch to pop them into the second. We'll be talking about that. But Alta having a phenomenal year, as are all of the resorts, and it's just going to get better because we've got more snow coming up.
Let's do it.
And another record coming up. I got to tell you all about it. But first of all, let's take a quick look at Alta right now, where they are just loving it. The Alta Lodge looking great. You can see how much wonderful snow that they've gotten. And here's a graphic that I'm going to be updating very soon. One for the record books. Right now, when I was about 2 hours ago, they were still at 723. I'm sure they've upped that because they've been keeping track of it inch by inch. Look at that, 724. That's where they were. And you know they're going to top this 748. This will be the highest since 1980, and we are loving it. We are there for you, Alta. Let's take a look and see what's going on because Alta's getting some snow right now. Let's boom our way right into there, and you can see we've got good snow all along the Wasatch Mountains there. We're loving that, and we've got storminess going along the eastern side. Look at this, a lot of rain, a lot of mixed weather. Moab just getting a lot of action in there, and that's some pretty heavy snow around there. Also, we got to watch for the lightning in this area because we do have thunderstorms in this area, so please be careful in that area. It's going to be beautiful, but it's also going to be deadly, so be careful. And then down in that southwest corner, well, they're getting it too. This has been a great day for the state. Snowfall's been pretty good. Now, this was as of 3 a.m., and I'm sure we're going to be updating that for you very soon, but you can see some pretty heavy totals in there. Bountiful Bench was 6.4. Yeah, I live in West Jordan. We barely got any, but you can see some good totals all up and down. We love that. Let's see what we've got going on. Is this going to be a wet and wild weekend? Well, let's take a look at it. Right now, you can see where we've got the storms going through, those northwesterly winds just blowing right through, and we see that action that's going on. It's going to be kind of scattered throughout the rest of this day, but then by the time we get into Saturday morning, look at this. We've got another nice little pocket coming in to take us through into that Saturday morning. Then again, throughout the day Saturday, we're going to be seeing a lot of scattered showers going through by 8 o'clock in the evening. We're going to see mostly clear skies, but then you see that coming in from the north. And look at this, by Sunday, 10 a.m., a good swath of it all over. So the morning, Saturday, Sunday, going to be pretty wild. And then clears away a little bit, get a little bit there in from Provo down into the Ephraim area. Get a little bit there Monday morning. We clear away, but then boom, look at this off to the side there, off to the west, going to be making its way in. Our next storm is going to be hitting midweek next week. So, again, a little bit of a wet and wild weekend. Going to be nice, especially in the morning. Let's take a look and see what kind of snow potential we have going into Saturday. You can see some pretty good totals there, 1.5 feet in some places, and just more. We're going to love it. We're going to take every bit of it, but we do have to watch out for the avalanche danger that comes with all of this. As you can see, we're in high areas here, in that Logan area, Ogden area, West Uintas, and then even considerable in the rest of the mountains. So wherever you're going to be, please stay where you need to be. Now, here's where it gets exciting because we just got another record that was announced right before we were coming on air. I haven't had a chance to update the graphics, but you can see we're at 191% of our Utah snowpack, and we were tying the all-time record of 26 inches of snow water equivalent. And right now we are at 26.1. So I'll be updating that to be 26.1, and we'll see if we can up that even more. A brand new record. This is the highest since 1980, and we're loving it. You can see right there it says 26.0. I'll be updating to 26.1, a brand new record. And look how early that was. As we go into our forecast, well, we're going to be colder. That cold front's coming in. We're going to see temperatures drop. We're only going to be in the 30s for most of the state tomorrow as we're going through that. And if we take a quick look at St. George, extend that out, you can see that they're going to be a little drier going into this. And weekend will be nice and dry, but it is going to be breezy and windy throughout the state, really. We'll be into the 50s for most of the time. Tuesday, pop up to 65. Look at that, a 10-degree drop and then drop back down as that rain comes in Wednesday, Thursday. Along the Wasatch Front, story pretty much the same, but we've got that storms coming in the weekend where it's nice and cool, dropping, and then we get that rise back up into Tuesday, and then as another storm comes through, Wednesday, Thursday, that's where we've got that rain and snow coming back. So we're going to be watching all of this, and we're going to be telling you more about all the records we have right here. We'll tell you all about it coming up right after this break with more news.